Wait, is the audio on? Okay, so okay, welcome everyone. This is week 3 of OLTP. It's the map that everyone hates, Gamepad. This is the last game for the majors tonight. We have the 50 Shades of Blue Balls versus the Vexillophiles. I am here with my commentary buddy Wicked Walrus tonight. No Chamatam for this week. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah, I'm quite disappointed that you actually say that you dislike Gamepad, and everyone dislikes Gamepad, because quite frankly, I love this map.
Don't know what pot you've been smoking. I don't know what pot Rain has been smoking either. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the game tonight, Wicked Walrus?
Well, you know what? I actually haven't been paying attention to either of these teams very much, even though I did commentate for the Vexes last week, I believe. This map though, I'm not totally sure. If we see something like last game, we'll be very excited. Otherwise, it should just be very generic, in my opinion.
It's going to be a pretty tight game. I'm going to tip the 50 Shades for a win. I think Borgin and Noob with that offense is going to be very good for a map like this where you got to hold for long times. And we are offering Bleach, picks up the tag pro for the 50 Shades. Rolling Bomb gets defused and he makes a pretty crappy grab at the start. Noob is ahead of 3 already. This could be bad. Activation is out of position. All they need to do is get good blocks, but Newfriend's ready to take him out. Bad move by Noob there. Activation using those bombs. Not much is happening so far. Both teams struggling to get out, but Borgin is now ahead of 3, but takes a wrong boost. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when he gets caught up.
Bomb strats right there.
Perfect bomb strats. 50 Shades have got a lot better on the regrab train. Vexillophiles really need to get that defense down pat. Both teams not really clearing out the base of bombs much. That is pretty critical to a strong defense, but those bombs can be really tricky to take out. Sizzled's waiting for activation to get in.
Yeah, so, neither teams seem to be taking much, what would you call it, much,
I have no idea what
not
you're
paying
going
a
for.
whole lot of attention to the bombs, as you said. However, on the other side of the field, they're not taking advantage of them either, so it's still quite an even matchup so far.
Activation using excellent work. Borgin with the tag pro lead. This is going to be hard to defuse. All I need to do is get that return on activation, but there's no one to hunt him down, so he's just going to hang tight. Borgin moving forward, getting that return. Venetics is there to pick it up. This is not going to be much of a movement, I don't reckon. Walrus, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've actually got 4 sticks of gum in my mouth right now, and speaking is quite the task. I'll keep people posted as I add more gum to my mouth, which I might do right now. Go for piece number 5.
Please, you're used to having bigger things in your mouth than gum. Anyway, Noob is going away. He's got a good run. Venetics getting taken out by Elfitzo. Activation. Oh, nice snipe by Elfitzo there. Noob's only got 2 to beat. Let's see how the defense can get the blocks, and Noobs gets the first cap against the Vexillophiles. Drink Bleach is away with an excellent regrab train, but Venetics is going to use that juke juice. Misuses that bomb. It's hard to use that bomb in the middle for, like, chasing down flag characters. I don't have to use it.
Well, I mean, the spike above it really limits the range or the area that you can actually use it effectively.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard plot to use. There's been a reset now. Not sure what's happening with the power-up control. I haven't actually been paying much attention to power-ups. Looking at the scoreboard, we can see that the 50 Shades are definitely dominating the tables. It's gonna be
Drink Bleach needs to pick up his act.
There's still plenty of time though for the V-Files to make a comeback. I've commentated a lot of games and they are certainly surprising. Sizzle not making a very good debut. I think this is his actual proper debut for the V-Files, as his last debut he pinged out very early in the game. Borgin now using the bomb on offense. He's moving up closely. He's going to walk it in. He's only got Venetics to beat. Everyone's in that corner now. It's a bit of a shit fight in that base. Activation has made it out safely though.
Yeah, with the bombs on defense, it's really important to have patience, I think. I mean, just making sure that you've got the blocks set and the bombs diffused is really important unless you're just relying on pure luck.
Pure luck doesn't seem to go that well in this game. Seems to be more about. Noob has got an excellent run though. He's ahead of 3, and that is another cap for the 50 Shades, making him a 2-cap lead. Drink Bleach. Is he on offense or defense tonight?
I'm not sure. He might just be picking up that regrab just there, but yeah, that's taken very quickly, which would suggest defense.
Yep. Noob has still got 3 to beat. Noob's been doing very well with this flag. Noob and Borgen doing a very good offensive regrab train. I don't think the V-Files have held in base very long. If I just check the time, the 50 Shades have a combined time of not much, actually.
Do you have team stats?
I'm not very good at analyzing games. Okay, Venetics is out in the mid. Still got Drink Bleach. It's very hard to take down flag carriers with one person chasing. I think it's next to impossible. There's just too many boost routes around the place.
And a lot of open space on this map as well.
Yeah, you definitely need to get that 2-person hunt, but then it sets up the regrab trap. I'm not sure what Noob... Oh, Noob's gone for regrab. Whoops. Venetics using that bomb very nicely. We've now got 2 chases on Venetics. Noob has just been patient, hanging tight, and it seems to be going well for him. I stand corrected.
Yeah, speak too soon. I mean, he didn't know that they were there, but yeah.
Borgen does that boost perfectly to get away. The activation has got a regrab train. Only 5. Oh, we're over halfway through the first half, and the V-Files have yet to turn around their game. I definitely feel like the 50 Shades are on top of this.
It's definitely not too late to turn this around, though. I mean, another 14 minutes left in the combined time for the game.
Oh, and just as I say that, the V-Files have turned this around. Only got 1 cap to regain. Activation's making a beautiful run. It was actually a fantastic cap. Activation, he's got another chance to get this. This is looking pretty tight. He could have probably run that a little bit earlier, but doesn't get through. And now everyone's just falling out of position. That was an excellent cap before by the V-Files. They might actually have a chance to turn this game around. Elfitzer, no one's chasing him, so he's got a low room, but he spikes himself.
Just waiting to use the button, and he spiked himself. I'm not sure if that might have been a ping issue or if that was pure scrubbiness.
I'm gonna say the second one. Newfriend got that rolling bomb. If they can get defused Noob, then they'll be all good to get another cap. Looking good. Sizzled Phonetic hunting down. Noob still pulling off those good jukes though, using that bomb on to his advantage. Sizzled really having trouble hunting down. Sizzled did say he was going to go for defense this game, but seems to be playing mostly offense. Oh, Sizzled said he's going to go for defense this season, but seems to be playing mostly offense this game. Newfriend taken out by Noob, waiting for a bomb that just wasn't there. All they need to do now is get the return on Borgen for activation to have a good run, but Borgen does manage to get away. With only 3 minutes left, it's going to be an tight, well, not really that tight, second half. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
The style of the game's definitely shifted to what you expect from Gamepad, which is extremely chasey and extremely long hold times.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a defense going in base. It's just, you're all over the place.
Good use of the bomb there by Elfitzer to get the return.
V-Files have actually pulled up a double juke juice from the power-ups, which is very nice power control by them. Noob's still got to go around though. He's going to get cornered, but Newfriend reads him wrong. Noob taken out. Borgen with that regrab though. Both teams have now got their regrab down solid. I can't see many caps coming out of this half. Walrus, how's the gum going?
The 5 sticks is starting to hurt my jaw. I think I mightn't go for more in the second half. I might actually remove the gum. Finding it a bit difficult to find time to talk.
I'm finding it a bit difficult to try and carry this commentary stream. I do need help.
I will remove the gum from my mouth immediately.
Thank you very much. Noob and Activation are fighting for a power up, but Activation seems to have good control over it, and he does to pick up that juke juice. Drink Bleach picks up the juke juice down bottom though. So it's interesting that both teams have actually kept track of power ups throughout the whole game so far.
Despite that though, it seems like one team has been getting them a lot more even if both teams have been keeping time.
1 minute 20 left in this half. Noob is quite annoyed himself, but this could be another cap. Venetics gets in front. That was a beautiful work by Noob. Excellent block by Drink Bleach on Venetics to get a 2-point lead for the Blue Balls.
Yeah, Noob's going absolutely bananas this half, taking 3 caps this half, and only the 1 return, but still not a bad effort to get 3 captures.
It's pretty good effort. Venetics has got a nice run here though. If they can get the return on Noob. Now it's got to hunt down El Fitzo. 48 seconds left. This is getting tight. Venetics has to now go for a run. 50 Shades now have a bit of breathing space to get a final run. El Fitzo taken out. Sizzled and New really need to get this defense down pat. Venetics is deciding to pick up that juice, but El Fitzo takes it and takes him down with him. Activation trying to get that last run, but El Fitzo has him cornered. This is going to be very tough. Drink Bleach doing some interesting boosts. It's working out for him though, because he doesn't have many chases. Still hanging out in the Vexillophiles base, so he can't get over to his side of the map, and we've got 15 seconds left. I don't think there's going to be another cap, but can we see a return coming in? No, we can't. Yes, we can. Drink Bleach is taken out. Activation now has 6 seconds to get across the map and beat everyone, but he can't. And that is the first half done. 3-1 to the Blue Balls. Blue Balls, they're dominating the table except for Venetics, who is carrying his team very hard. I doubt he's going to be impressed with that. Boris, your thoughts on the first half?
To be honest, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Which team's which, actually?
Drink Bleach and stuff with the Blue Balls. They're the winning ones.
Well, yeah, they absolutely dominated the scoreboard, which was seen in the score. Compared to last game, it seems a lot more sloppy, to be honest, but it's still, I don't know, the flow's still pretty good.
I'm thinking the V-Files might go for a sub. I'm not sure. They might. I don't think maybe. No, I don't think they're going for a sub. It's going to be V-Files have a lot of work to do for that second half. I'm not sure if they can get it though. Blue Balls seem to be holding themselves very, very well. Not sure what's holding up this second half. I think we are about to go. I think almost. There we go. Second half is now underway. Almost. Just give it a few seconds. I'm really stalling for time here. Wicked Warriors, please help.
Yeah, in terms of strategies on this map, I don't think there are very many. Apart from just clearing bombs and making sure that the flag's in your base as much as possible to take out those regrab trains.
Regrab trains on both teams though have been absolutely fantastic. No errors in our regrab train. 2 rolling bombs to start with the power-ups. I don't think much is going to come from that power-ups. It's going to be a very slow first minute.
Lucky us.
The V-Files have a horrible starting position. I think the 50 Shades should be able to get both power-ups. And they
You
do,
are correct.
But no, they can't use them very well.
Noob with a very quick grab and get out of base. Going to use the boost to go top, but hits the wall. Works out in his favour though. Going to go bottom. Other side of the map. They're still struggling to grab. Whoever Scissor gets out goes top as well. And
Scissor
Venetics get the return.
Oh, Borgen missing that snipe. That doesn't feel like Borgen. He seems to be pretty good at this game, except for that part there. Activation, I can't see him. He's going to go up top and then go around. It's good strats, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get out of the base doing this. He does.
You speak too soon once again. Borgen with the missed snipe. We have the blocks here. We might see a cap.
Noob is going out. Is he going to get a cap? Yes, that is a cap for the V-Files. They are now only 2 down. This is very good job from them.
Really good patience right there. It's exactly what you want to see when you've got the numbers in your favor. Activation, just taking it into base slowly and waiting for the blocks to happen for him.
I feel like Borgen is really slipping up on this game. That was 2 missed snipes that allowed the V-Files to get that grab. He really needs to pick up his game. Noob gone for that kiss there for a handoff to Borgen. Activation, holding that flag again. Can he get a second cap? It should be interesting. He's got Scissor leading him with a tag pro. I'm not sure if that's really necessary on this map. It seems to be very easy for flag carriers to juke for long periods of time without the need of a tag pro lead. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree completely. Just the mixture between open space and obstacles in this map, it's such an offensive map. I mean, hold times are already at minute 20 for the 50 Shades and a minute 20, no, sorry, 50 seconds for the Vexillophiles.
Noob is now away, but he's not. I think Scissor's waiting a long time for that power up. He does get it though, pulls out Tag Pro. I'm not sure how he's going to use that though. The V-File's picking up both power-ups, so that's nice control by them, both of them rating for it. Sizzle, he's procrastinating, waiting for activation to get close to base. Gets a nice grab as the blue balls rush for them. Still got Drink Bleach now fit so do beat. They should be able to contain him within their own base though. And they do. Activation, no, he does have a nice run if he can out-juke Elfitzer, which he does. He only has Drink Bleach and Noob to beat. This could be good, but he's not.
Back to a reset. And still no real great use of bombs.
Yeah, it seems to be very heavy on the regrab, run around the map a lot, get return, then get another regrab, run around the map a lot, and it's... I think the first half was a little more interesting, had a bit more activity, a bit more
Might
caps.
see something here though. Never mind. No grab by the 50 Shades.
Borgen using those bombs really poorly, I reckon. He just went and turned them off without really blowing the defenders out of the way. He's now going for a power-up though. I think. No, he's given up on that power-up. Which is no surprise because Activation and Sizzled both hold power-ups. Activation going to use it to clear base. Sizzled is going to get a grab, but he's blown out by a field. So that's what we talk about, nice use of the bombs. Sizzled getting a nice Flaccid in there.
And two Flaccids.
Two Flaccids, which is going to really help the defense for 50 Shades as they now don't have to worry as much. Borgen, he's still going to try and get out. Noob, though, I don't think Noob can get out without Borgen's help here. Benix and Newfriend seem to have this down. Sizzled is almost away. No, he's not. He's going to do some run around the base a lot strats.
Yeah, this map can really bring out the offensive teamwork between offenders. I mean, using the bomb to blast out the defenders and give an open grab can be very helpful, especially, I mean, when you consider the opposite, which is just playing for grabs, it's going to be extremely easy for the defense to hold you out. You need some sort of advantage.
Yeah.
Which is the bombs, obviously.
I'm feeling defense is really tight in their game this game. There's a lot more Flaccids from the offense. It's a lot... I think there's a little bit less chasing. I could be wrong there. Borgen, I don't think he's going to be able to get that. He's got two people chasing after him, but he does. I always stand corrected. I'm never going to make any assumptions ever again.
Probably a good decision.
Borgen, yeah, he's now got a long way to run around, but he's stuck on the other side of the map. Activation, though, is a lot closer.
Goes for the kiss.
It's nice
Maybe
work.
a little bit of an impatient run for flag there.
Yeah. The V-Files are really struggling to get their offense regrab train going. They were doing a lot better with that regrab in the first half, even though they are leading this half.
Yeah, I think just before, Newfriend might have scared the flag carrier into spiking themselves.
I kind of missed out. I was too busy looking at the scoreboard. It is only one cap needed for the V-Files to make a draw. But the 50 Shades do seem to be holding out. Noob, he only needs a return now, but Noob has got a bit of a distance between them. Activation now has to go for a bit of a walk.
Surprised Noob didn't try and use the button there.
I think there's poor communications by the 50 Shades there. Noob ran into base, but there's like 3 people sitting on the flag, so I wasn't sure how well that was going to turn out for them. I mean, it could have gotten lucky, but maybe a little bit of patience would have been needed there.
He is up all night to get lucky. For some reason, my computer's not liking Tag Pro tonight, and the fan is going absolutely ham.
Interesting. Can't really see. There's a bit of a reset now. Everyone's just chilling out, having some fun, not doing much. Got 3 minutes left, but I don't really feel the urgency in the V-Files attack to really draw this game.
Interesting boost by Drink Bleach, maybe the wrong direction.
Activation here now is a rolling bomb. He could be able to get in here. Very nice. Borgin
Doesn't use bombs.
There's now 4 in base. Everyone's clustering on that side of the map. There is something interesting going over there.
Very ambitious bomb.
Didn't go well for him though. Sizzled, I'm not sure what Sizzled's going to do. He doesn't know where to boost. He's waiting for some communication by his teammates or just waiting for activation to get on regrab, which he does. Nice handoff there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but hey, let's go with it. Borgin, he's away. He doesn't have anyone chasing, but Venetics is going to come down. Both teams now have got their regrab train under control. It is now raining for those of you who want to hear about the weather.
We got the power-ups now, I think.
Yeah, Venetics picking up a rolling bomb. I think he's going to swap out with Sizzle to get a regrab. Maybe not. Nope, Sizzle goes for Reeve. Venetics still chasing with a rolling bomb. Not sure if that's the best use. Up there he goes. There's a swap to regrab. Borgin, he's doing a bit better this half. A bit better than earlier in the game. But with only 2 minutes left, the V-Files are probably starting to shit their pants right now.
I'm really hoping that something does happen here. I'd like a bit of excitement in these last 2 minutes.
Yeah, it would be a classic finish if the V-Files could actually manage to draw it out. But the...
that was interesting as well.
The 50 Shades do seem to be able to park the bus pretty well here. Going out, I think it's a bit of a reset really, both teams. Borgin's got a lot of room to move at the moment. Not sure what these chasers are thinking. Oh, they're waiting for power-ups, that's what's happening. I'm not sure if waiting for power-ups this late in the game is very good, and it turns out to be very bad as Borgin gets a cap for the 50 Shades. I think that puts the nail in the V-Files coffin. They almost had a good run at this game, but I can't see them getting 2 caps in the last minute and a half.
No, I don't see that either. But yeah, as you said, that late in the game and in such a position, maybe going for power-ups was not the right decision there.
It's definitely a hard thing to call because if the 50 Shades did secure power-ups, they could even make this lead worse. But at that stage, I didn't think having both people waiting for both power-ups was the smartest decision there. Drink Bleach getting a nice hunt down. Sizzle being deactivated as well. 55 seconds left and the 50 Shades seem to have this, and the noob is out in front of 4. This is probably going to be another cap. Can activation get a random boost up, but he can't. He's bombing. Bombs wrong. Noob gets another cap in the last minute. This is absolutely terrible for the V-Files. They were hoping for a small loss, but this is just getting worse and worse as time goes on.
That was really nice teamwork between Borgin and Noob there. Borgin boosting Noob out of base using the bomb, putting him ahead of 3, and then it just came down to activations, unlucky timing for the bomb.
Yeah, if he had that timing wrong, things could have been a lot different, but I'm not sure if that went. Borgin is now ahead of 3. This could be a 3rd cap in the last 20 seconds. I really hope this is or isn't. I don't know. I don't know who I support. And they get a... Oh, Borgin edging. That was very close. That regrab train in the last minute has just been amazing for the 50 Shades. They are on top of this. Noob is calling GG, and that's the end of the game. V-Files lose something. I think it's like 6-2. Yeah?
Was it 3 caps in the first half? Okay, cool. So yeah, 6-2. Hold time at 5 minutes 30 for both teams that half.
The scores were a lot more spread out that game. It was all over the place. Both teams had very good work, but that regrab train at the last minute was just amazing work by the Blue Balls.
Yeah, 3 very quick caps in, what was that, a minute? Minute and a half?
Oh, I think it was very close. We now have people in for the in-game interviews. Venetics, how's that beard looking? Oh, Venetics is not Venetics is muted.
Beard's still the same, yes.
Still the same, so you haven't shaved since last week?
No.
Do you feel like the beard is getting in your eyes so you can't see the screen?
No.
Well, walk us through that game there. How did you feel during that game? Were you hopeful? Were you a bit, dismayed? How was it?
It was I think we struggled to get chances to cap. We didn't have many chances at all to cap, which was why we lost. I think we played alright, except we just didn't create any chances at all, except for basically the times we capped. Other than that, we didn't have many chances.
Now that last minute and a half, what happened there? What was the breakdown that caused those quick caps in succession? What do you think went wrong there?
We just couldn't rotate our rotations to regrab, but too slow. People didn't react fast enough.
Fair enough.
Do you think you would keep using the strategy of rotation rather than just 2 offenders, 2 defenders?
I think this map is rotations. You couldn't play solid 2O2D on this map at all. So on other maps, probably might be able to keep 2O2D, but not on this map. You have to rotate quickly to stay in front of people. Also, I'd like to say get well soon to Flame, who is currently staying overnight in hospital due to sickness.
Oh.
So if he's listening or will be listening soon, I'll like to say get healthy soon.
Everyone wish him the best.
We love you, Flame. Sizzled, I believe that was your first Majors debut for this season, am I?
The first real one. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to be the person to make excuses, and I really do, of course. But first game, lag. Second game, falling asleep through the whole thing. Not the first time I've done that, probably won't be the last. But yeah, first Majors debut for Season 3, and it was on Gamepad, and I was very happy. I was actually really confident going into the game. I had a really good day for in scrims and stuff. In fact, we haven't actually lost a scrim yet. Still haven't. I guess that kind of doesn't count as a scrim, but we beat Rubles in all the scrims. We beat Cap 22s. I mean, it's safe to say that obviously they're not quite of the caliber that 50 Shades are, but the point is we were feeling really confident going into this game. I was feeling really confident, especially. They were just able to, take away our opportunities. I don't necessarily think it was a result of us playing bad, but them just playing better.
Fair enough. We got the 50 Shades in here, but I don't think they want to make a comment. Do we have any comments from the 50 Shades?
Yeah, I'll have a chat if you want.
Oh, straight to
Yeah.
Are you the 50 Shades?
Yeah. I'm the
Okay,
PR
so
guy.
what do you think of your team's performance tonight?
Look, we capped more than the other team, so it's always pretty good. We chased good, we held good, we returned good. We did it all good.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I think it was pretty good.
Now, were you watching the stream or were you in the room ready to sub?
I was, as an active spectator, a substitute, I was watching the stream, but I was ready just in case. Look, they didn't really need me. No one really needs me.
Did you see? Was the
yeah.
communications good within that team? Like, were people stressed? Was it like really hard? How'd you feel in that second half when the V-Files got that first cap?
It was really weird. It was like they were talking like 20, 30 seconds in the future. So everyone was panicking, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what's going on here. But I took their word for it. And it was all good. They were kind of yelling at each other, as you do. When you got noob on your team, you got to yell. And then there's Borgen, who's just Borgen. But yeah, that's about it, really. It's kind of talky,
Nice. Well, I think on that note, we will wrap up the stream for tonight. This is all the Majors games played. Stay tuned for Monday night, where the miners get to have a shit fest and noobs bike themselves the whole time. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you for Wicked Warriors for commentating. Thank you, Radiant, for streaming every game tonight. I think you did. Thank you for all the teams that are playing, and thank you everyone for watching. Any last words, Wicked?
I'm on YouTube, sorry.
No last words
Have
from
a good
Wicked.
night, everyone. My gum tastes really good. I'm up to 7 pieces for the update.
Get well soon, Flame.
And everyone get hyped for Channel
Yeah,
Tam. Next
and
week
Flame.
should be returning. Get well, Flame.
Poor Flame.
Thank you all.